Greetings, everyone, and welcome to this presentation on the Results Spreadsheet Software (RSS) as an offline back-end results processing solution. My name is Professor Aloysius Chijioke Onyeka. I'm making this presentation today, October 10, 2025. Well, a little bit on myself. Like I said, I'm Professor Onyeka. I'm a professor of statistical computing at the Federal University of Technology, Owerri. Over the years, I've also been privileged to serve in several capacities. Here at FUTO, I've once served as the director of ICT Center in FUTO. I've also served as the deputy vice-chancellor of Kingsley, Ozumba, Mbadiwe University. Ideato, I've also had the privilege to serve as the acting vice-chancellor of Alvan, Ikoku Federal University of Education, Owerri. Well, the truth of the matter is that many universities actually have struggled over the years trying to implement online processing of students' semester results and transcripts to no avail. So at the end of the day, you now discover that some universities are neither operating online processing of results, nor do they have an effective offline alternative. So there are challenges for the online processing of results like weak infrastructure, data inaccuracy, poor governance, flawed implementation, and all that. So now there are three basic features that characterize online processing of results. In the first instance, the raw data or raw scores or raw grades are inputted into the online processing system. Then, of course, the system processes the results at the back end. And of course, there is an output. So now we have mimicked this completely on offline basis. And that is the solution that we are offering here using the RSS. So the RSS can actually be seen as an offline back-end result processing system. It accepts raw grades. It accepts students' raw grades, yes. So you impute the students' raw grade directly into the RSS. Now, once that is done, then the RSS will automatically generate, will be able to generate the students' composite result as well as students' transcript. So in this presentation, I'm going to discuss three things. It's a simple thing. Now we are going to look at three things. Number one is that how do we transfer or upload grades into the RSS? Once we're able to do that, then the second thing is that how are the composite results, semester results, generated from the RSS? Then the third thing we also want to show here is how the student's transcript can be generated from the RSS. So these are the three things we are going to do in this presentation. Now, for the first one, that is how to transfer or upload grades into the RSS. Again, it involves just three steps. In order to help us to do that, we have developed the official grade report, the OGR. So many of us are concerned with the OGR. So the OGR helps us to collect the raw data that we now use to transfer or upload into the RSS. So the OGR will accept the raw scores, automatically generate the grades, and of course it has the entire results. It produces the entire results that can be printed as hard copy. So the discussion here is not on the OGR, but it's on the RSS. So we are working on the assumption that the OGR has been prepared. That's the official grade report. So we have the grades for all the courses that the students offered in the semester. So once you have your OGR completed, there are just three steps you need to take in order to transfer these grades from the OGR into the RSS. Once you take these 3 steps, then the job is done. So the first step is to open the RSS. You open the RSS because the RSS is now your engine software, is the engine house. So you open the RSS, and there are 3 worksheets where we can input data on the RSS. The register worksheet, of course, you put the class list there. The result worksheet, you put the course list. And of course, the biodata worksheet, you put the biodata of the students. So that's step number 1. Then step number 2, because you've already completed your OGR, you have soft copy of your OGR. Now you open the OGR for all the courses that the students offered in that semester. Now the OGR has 3 worksheets. It has a raw data worksheet. It has the result worksheet, which you use in printing hard copy. Then it has the upload worksheet. So once you open the OGR that has been completed, you go to the upload worksheet. When you get to the upload worksheet, you will see the course code, you will see units, you see students' matric number and grades. You simply copy this and paste in the RSS, and the job is done. So we go through it again. You open your RSS, fill in this preliminary data, then open the OGR that you've already completed. From the upload worksheet of the OGR, just copy your students' matric number and grades, and then paste it in the RSS, and that is done. So once that is done, then we will now be able to generate the students' composite result and the students' transcript. So how do we generate the students' composite result after we have completed the RSS template? Again, there are just 3 steps. Just open the completed RSS template. Then open the appropriate RSS format template, which is also in Microsoft Excel, according to the number of courses offered by the student in the semester. Enter some preliminary data on that format template, and your result is ready. So we are going to demonstrate that. You are going to see that because all the resources will come from the RSS. So then, how do you generate the students' transcript? Again, we have developed a software, the academic transcript software. So the same process, as long as you have completed your RSS template, just open your RSS template, then open the academic transcript software, the ATS, and the students' data will be automatically populated from the completed RSS. So the third thing you just do is to now print the individual students' transcript. So those are the 3 steps. And I want to thank you for watching. So we are now going to do a practical demonstration. So we are going to demonstrate, we are going to use a class of students. We are going to assume that we are dealing with biochemistry students, and we have 6 students in that class. And for simplicity, we will assume that they offered 4 courses during this semester, during first semester of 2024-2025. So we are going to assume that the OGR for these 6 courses have been prepared for these 6 students. So what do? We will now transfer the grades from the OGR into the RSS. Then open the appropriate RSS format template, and we'll be able to print the composite result and also generate the student transcript. So let's now demonstrate these 3 things so that we see how it works. You're welcome. Okay, so we'll now show how the RSS can serve as an offline backend for the purpose of generating the composite results and also to generate the students' individual academic transcript. So I've already opened to the RSS. So this is the RSS. You can see the register worksheet here. Then this is the result worksheet. You can see there are no data here. Now this is the biodata worksheet. There are no data here. So now this is a clean RSS, which is the engine house. We now want to start to populate the RSS. So what we do is to now transfer data from the OGR to the RSS. So, but I've also opened here the format template where the composite result will show. This is the format template. We are using 6 courses. We assume the students offer 6 courses, so that's why we are using format 6. And of course, you can see it here. It's also clean. The data are not here yet. So, but this is the front end. This is the front end. As we now put data into the back end, into the RSS, you will see that this front end will be automatically populated. Also, I've opened here the transcript. This is the transcript. We are using that of Kingsley, Ozumba, Mbadiwe University, where this solution have been fully implemented. So this is the transcript. And as you can see from here, it is also plain. There are no data here. But this transcript will be automatically populated as the RSS is being populated. So another file I have here is the OGR. So this is the OGR. This is the OGR. Again, like we said, we assume that we have 6 students. The department here is biochemistry. And we have 6 students. We just put the student number 1, number 2, number 3, number 6. For simplicity, we use the matrix numbers as 1001, 1002, and all that. So these are the 6 students. Now, this is their result, the OGR, for GST 111. Okay? So, which is communications in English. Now, those of us that are conversant with the OGR, we discover that this is print ready. You can get hard copy of your official grade report here. So this is the upload worksheet. And you can see in the upload worksheet, we have the range number and the grade. That's all that you copy and put in the RSS. So once you have soft copy of your OGR, it's very, very easy to produce the composite result because from your OGR, you simply copy the range number and the grades and put it in your RSS and the job is done. So now let's go back to the RSS. We said there are 3 steps here. The first step is to go to register, you put the class list. There are no class lists here now. Go to results, you put the course list, and then go to biodata, you put all this. Well, I've just typed this in ordinary Excel worksheet so that I don't need to retype them here. So you can also have your data in ordinary Excel. So let's assume this is the class list. So this is the class list, which I can copy, then go to my RSS and put it on the register worksheet. So you paste value there, always paste value. Always paste value in the RSS. So now, once this is done, we are done with the register worksheet. We are done with the register worksheet. So let me just show you an example of what is happening. If you go here now, you can see this is already populated. or being populated automatically. Okay. So, well, let's fill in all the data for time's sake. So, the next data to fill in are the course lists. So, let's assume they are doing 6 courses: GST 111, Maths 101, Physics 101, Chem 101, Bio 101, and KOMU Igbo 101. So, these are the courses. Of course, you should put all the courses from year 1 to the final year in your RSS. But for this demonstration, let's just put only these 6 courses in the RSS. So you go to the result worksheet and then you put those 6 courses there. That's all. So then you go to the biodata. Again, I've collected the particulars for the biodata of these 6 students. So you copy them. This should be their full names. That's why I put KOMU student number 1, KOMU. So it should be their full names. Okay, so we copy the biodata and also go to RSS and put it in the RSS. Okay. We are dealing with 2024-2025 session. So you see, that's step 1. Step 1, to transfer your data, there are only 3 places where you enter data. You open the register worksheet, put your class list, open the result worksheet, put the course list, the courses that the students in the department offer. Then open your biodata and fill in all this. So that's step number 1. Then step number 2, to transfer your data from the OGR to the RSS, is for you to now open the OGR. So like we have opened the OGR here. I think I can close this. So we've opened the OGR. So, and all you need to do, this is for GST 111, is 2 units. So you copy this grade, the range number and the grade, that's all. For each OGR, you copy, you go to the upload. You go to the upload and copy just the range number and the grade. Then you go back to your RSS, go to the result worksheet of the RSS, and you paste it there as appropriate. This is year 1 first semester. So that's the matric number, that's the grade for the first course. So we paste it there. That's all. That course is GST 111. You can type in capital letters, GST 111, and it's 2 units. It's 2 units. Now let's see what's happening here. That's why we say that the RSS is the offline backend. So once you impute data into your RSS, then RSS will process that data and you are going to get the output. The output, which is the front end, will appear in the RSS format template and of course in the ATS for the transcript. So if you check, this is the format template, you can see the grades are already there. So this is GST 111, it's 2 units, and these are the grades. We've just, we did it so that it will be simple. This one we have A, this is B, this is C, this is D, so just that way. And if you now go to this format template, you'll see that the result is already being populated. You can see it here. So all this come up automatically. So if we enter the second course, like Maths 101, it will come up here. Physics 101, it will come up here until this composite result is completed. If you look at the transcripts, you can see the transcript is already being populated. This is KOMU student number 1. That's the full name. It's getting all this information from the biodata. For this person, it's a female. It's October 10. This is the range number. All this came up automatically. And of course, you can see it's only one result that is there. That is GST 111, which is communication. So once you put data in the RSS, then the transcripts and the composite results are automatically computed. So for simplicity, let us assume that they maintain this. So we are supposed to open the OGR for Maths 101, then copy the range number and the grade and come and paste it here. Then for physics, we come and paste it there, and so on and so forth. So let me assume that this is the same grade that these students made in the other 6 courses. So if I copy this to save time, I can paste them there. This number 1, number 2, number 3, this number 4, this number 5, that's number 6. Okay. So let's put it for the 6 courses. Then we put the course codes. This one should be for Maths 101. The next one is for physics. Physics 101. You can actually copy this from the OGR. This is KM 101. The next one is Bio 101. And of course, the last one, the CC Maths course is KOMU-IGB 101. Okay, so these are the 6 courses for the 6 students. Let's put their units. I think we assigned 3 units to Maths 101 just for the purpose of this illustration. Physics 101, 3 units. Chem 101, 3 units. Bio 101, 3 units. KOMU Igbo 101, let's say 1 unit. That's all. So ladies and gentlemen, the job is done. What have we done? We open the RSS, then put the class list here on the register worksheet. Go to result worksheet, put the courses, the course list. There's provision to put up to year 2, year 3 courses there. Then go to biodata, populate this. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is open your OGR like we have done. You open the OGR. This is OGR. And then copy these grades and paste in the RSS. This is for the first course. So you go to result worksheet and you paste it there. You paste here. For JC 111, you also open the OGR for Maths 101, copy and paste here. Open the OGR for Physics 101, copy and paste here. And once you have done that, then the work is done. So RSS will automatically generate the composite results using the RSS format template, and it will also automatically generate the student's transcript using the ATS, the Academic Transcript Software. So That of the transcript is straightforward. So you can see the transcript is already generated here. So that's the transcript. So you can see student number 1. That's the transcript. It's already computed. And you can print it out with the signature of the registrar and all that. Now, for you to print out, you can go to this results worksheet. You can see student number 1. The transcript ranges from 1 to 8 pages because the 2 semesters are on 1 page. So this is for maximum of 8 years. So for this first person, we can print page 1, print page 9 for the second person, print 17, 25. You can actually print that. So let's get to the transcript. This is the transcript. So you just print to PDF. You can go to save. You just print to PDF. Let's not print all the pages. So we can print page 1, for instance. That's for the first candidate. So if I click here, let me say this is for student number 1. So you just print the transcript. It says save. So that's the transcript. It's printed. You can call it up here. So that's student number 1. So we can open it up and see what it looks like. So you can see the transcript. It's print ready. This is Kingsley, Ozumba, Mbadiwe. That's the transcript. So you can see the courses there. This is student number 1. So everything perfect. This is year 1, 2024, 2025, first semester. All this come up automatically. When you enter the second semester data, it will also be here, year 1, 2024, 2025, second semester. And down there, you are going to see the instructions. This is that first student. We purposely make him to have A in all the courses. So it's making CGPA of 5.0. You can see the grading system. You can see the name of the registrar, the signature, where the acting registrar, this is today's date is printed. It comes up automatically. If you want to print for the second student, we can close this. This is student number 1. If you want to print for the second student, you go to the transcript, go to results. The second student is from page 9 to page 16. So page 9 is his year 1. So if you go here, let me print page 9, 17. Okay, we can just print them one by one. So this is for the second student. So I'm printing page 9 for him. You just do save as, change to PDF. So we are now printing for student number 2, and it's page 9. So you go here, you print from page 9 to page 9. So that's for student number 2. It's printed. For student number 3, what is it? Okay, let me print student number 6. Student number 6 is from 41 to 48. So I just print page 41 for student number 6. So I go here, you go to PDF. So I'm printing for student number 6. That's student number 6. So I'm printing page 41. Let me confirm the page number. Okay, it's page 41. That's for student number 6. Student number 6, printing page 41. From page 41 to 41. So that's student number 6. So I printed student number 2 and student number 6. So if you go this way, you can see there, this is student number 2 and this student number 6. So this is student number 2, because the range number is 1002. Is the one that scored B in all the subjects. Of course, student number 6, we put F for him in all his subjects. So you can see it doesn't cut, each of them is on this page. So this student number 2. Student number 6 had F all through. So where is student number 6? That is this one. So you can see it has F all through. That's the range number. They are 106. This is student number 6 and all that. So with RSS, you discover that the transcript is ready. So a situation whereby people graduate and they cannot get transcript, and some people say they are working on their transcript, we don't understand that. Because if you use RSS to do your work, then the transcript of all the students in that class will be ready as long as the RSS has been completed. Now, what about the composite results? So that's the final thing we are going to do with these 6 courses. So you can see the composite results is already here. Again, it's print ready. Let's put in some preliminary information here and we can get it printed. So this is format 6. You can see there are some data that are not here. This is this. So that's page 1, which is the cover page. Then this is page 2. That's the summary page, the results summary. All these ones have not been filled in because we haven't put in those the class data. But you can see that all these have been picked from the RSS. So total number of students in the class is 6. Number with complete pass is 5. Number with incomplete pass is 1. Highest CGP and name is 5.0 for student number 1. That's the range number. The lowest CGPA is 0.00. The student is number 6, and that's the range number. Number of students with CGPA less than 1, of course, is just one of them. So, and you can see how many people are in first class. One person in first class, the person that has 5.0, the guy that has 4.0 is 22, the one that has 3.0 is here, the one that has 2 is third class, and the one that has E is here. So, but then we needed to have the signature because this is print ready. You can see this is the semester result. So we're going to print these 3 pages. This is the semester result. You can see it has provision to take CC Maths courses. This is a CC Maths course. Of course, this is first semester year 1, so there's no previous. By the time you are doing second semester year 1, then this first semester will become the previous. You have current, and two of them put together will give you the cumulative. So let's fill up the preliminary data. We are dealing with biochemistry students. So the faculty at Mbadiwe University is Faculty of Science. Then the department we say is biochemistry. Then the program, sandwich, regular, JUPEP, so it's regular program they're running. This is the last page before the semester result. The departmental acronym is BCH. We are dealing with year 1, which you can write this way. The semester we are considering is first. Then the session is 2024, 2025. Then the Faculty of Science is FOS. Today's date is 10/10/2025. Status of head of department, if he's a professor, is head of department, but if he's not a professor, is acting. So let me assume is acting HOD. Then submission purpose, the composite result when you are using RSS is being submitted not just for vetting, but for executive approval, because the vetting will be done in the Google Classroom. So we submit straight for executive approval by the Vice-Chancellor. Some people may submit to DVC card, whatever. At Mbadiwe University, we submit to Business Committee of Senate. The university acronym is KOMU. Then you put the name of the head of department here. So since it's an acting head, let me say it's Dr. Aloysius Onyeka. That's all. So once you complete this, all this other data will automatically generated from the RSS. And of course, this format is now print ready. So you can see this. This is Kingsley Ozumba, Mbadiwe University, Department of Biochemistry, internal memorandum from the acting HOD to Business Committee of Senate through the Dean, Faculty of Science. There's a reference there. Today's date is October 10. So this is wonderful. That's what RSS can do. This is submission of 2024-2025 Year 1 first semester result for executive approval. If you are scared of submitting for executive approval, you want to submit for vetting, okay, you can come here and change it and say vetting. Okay, if you put vetting, that's what you get. So you come here, you will now see it's submitted for vetting. This is the submit the following 2024-2025 Year 1 first semester results for vetting. I'm not comfortable with vetting. We normally submit for executive approval. So let me change it. This is executive approval. Now, once you do that, of course, it reflects here. So it reflects here automatically. This is for executive approval. It's submitted for executive approval. Of course, the name of the head of department is there. It's just for him to print hard copy and he will sign here. So this is first page. Now, this is the second page. You can see the faculty is there. The department is there. This is here. And all that. We've already seen these ones from the RSS. So that's page 2. And of course, there's provision for signature of the dean, of the acting head of department, and of course, the dean, faculty of science. Everything comes up. This is the front end. It comes up automatically. So this is the third page. Again, there's provision for the head of department, and then to sign, and the dean to sign. So I'm printing 3 pages from here. So page 1 to 3, I'm printing. So you go here. Let me change this one to, this is Year 1. Okay, let me say BCH. BCH, this is Year 1 first semester. Then you print it as PDF. You print it, this is BCH. So you're printing as PDF. So I'm printing from page 1 to page 3. So I'm printing as BCH, Year 1 first semester. So once you do that, that's your composite result. So you come here, you can see it here. This is BCH Year 1 first semester. You open it, it's 3 pages. So that's what you have there. So you can see how beautiful it is. So this is the first page. The head of department will sign here. Then this is the second page. That's the summary page. Of course, there's provision to sign there. So it's print ready. You don't need to format anything. It's already formatted. Then this is the third page, which is the semester results. So you can now print hard copy of this as composite results. The acting head will sign, the dean will sign, and it will be submitted to the DVC's office. And the soft copy will be uploaded to the Google Classroom. So the discussion, this presentation doesn't include how we run the Google Classroom. What we are doing here in this presentation is to see how the RSS serves as an offline backend. You can see we opened the RSS and took 3 steps. Enter the class list on the register worksheet, enter the course list on the result worksheet, enter the biodata. Then the next thing is you open the OGR, and then from the OGR, you copy the grade and paste in your RSS. Once that is done, you can automatically generate the composite result like we have seen here by opening the format template, and you can also generate the transcripts by opening the ATS. So that is the demonstration of how to use the RSS. It's a demonstration of how to use the RSS as offline backend, and then we'll be able to generate our composite results using the RSS format template, and also generate our students' individual transcripts using the ATS. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.